Yeah, hey, hi. So it's National Fire Prevention Week. Just started today, actually, or actually yesterday. Yesterday was Sunday, today's Monday. And so thought I would take a walk, vlog about it, talk about it. Unfortunately, house fires, building fires, fires still occur, and they don't have to. Every single firefighter will tell you that fires are preventable. And there's a few things that you can actually do that don't take a lot of energy. First off, number one, your smoke detectors. Smoke detector, fire alarm, whichever you want to call it. The small ones that are installed in your home. First and foremost thing that you want to do is check and make sure that they're not expired. Yes, they do expire. I won't go into why because, well, it's a long drawn out explanation and people tend to disappear down rabbit holes when that occurs, but honestly, they do expire, so have a quick look. Usually there'll be a manufacturer's label printed on the side or some lettering on the side of them that indicates how long they're good for. You can see in this bit of B-roll video that this one is good till 2024. And now the other thing is if you haven't done it already, you should try and change the batteries annually. A couple of dates that I use is number one, National Fire Prevention Week. And number two would be when you change from daylight savings time to standard time. It is a good idea as well. Either one, you do need to replace the batteries in them. Even if they're hardwired, many smoke detectors will have battery backup, and that's always a good idea. Now, a couple of other things that you could also consider is number one, check all of your outlets and plugins and make sure that the plugs are still secure and working well. Especially ones that you've left in a lot, lamps and things like that. A lot of times they can end up corroding and causing problems, so just unplug them and have a look at the ends, plug them back in, things like that. And in your laundry room, believe it or not, a lot of fires do start in the laundry room. And so a good idea, honestly, you should be cleaning out your dryer filter every single time that you do a load of laundry. The other thing that you need to do is make sure your ducting is, The other thing that you need to do is make sure that your ducting is cleaned out as well. Honestly, because lots of fires will start in there, especially if your dryer does malfunction and something happens to it, it can cause a fire in your ducting as well. So make sure you clean that out. Usually furnace duct cleaning companies will do it for you. Not free of charge, of course, you'll have to pay for it, but it's good maintenance if you can't do it yourself. The other thing is if you have small children, make sure that you do things like talk to them and educate them on what to do in case of a fire. Thankfully, most municipal fire departments visit schools. They have community fire members that will visit schools and provide some of that education regarding what to do. Hopefully I'm not too, looks like I'm okay. So just a few tips. If you have a home fire extinguisher, make sure that you check it, inspect it, and that it's still serviceable. Now, I've done a few quick short videos on fire safety and things like that, so I'll leave a link up in this corner throughout this video just so you can have a look. Click on them if you want. But there's many on YouTube. Have a look at them and just type in fire prevention. It's not literally about driving people to my site, it's safety. Safety first. After all, I'm here to provoke safety. On that note, I recently did a video regarding checking your controls. I'll leave a link up in this corner as well for that. Hazard controls, when you put them in, need to be reassessed for effectiveness frequently. So here, got a question, politicians. You want vaccine passports.
Your passport, please.
And you know what? Not going to argue pro, con, or otherwise. Just going to ask you, how are you checking for effectiveness? Just a question. Interested people want to know.
We need to know.
Well, okay, mainly me. But anyway, yeah, I want to know. How are you going to check them for effectiveness? And looks like I'm not the only one talking to a device. There's a lady walking towards me. She's talking on her phone. Yeah. Yeah, so there we go. At least one of us was friendly. That would be me. Yeah, and so the other thing is, I've been thinking about doing it, and if you have any ideas, leave me a comment or something in the comments below. But I haven't live streamed for a couple of weeks. I've been actually really busy between a small contract that I've got and doing some volunteer work and then a few family things. But if you could do me a favor and just let me know what you think of this. I was thinking with the live stream, at the end of it, when I finish whatever the subject matter is, just doing a Q&A on basically safety subjects, not anything legal about, well, in my state, in this country, this is what we do. Honestly, I don't know the legal system in every single country in the world.
Yeah, it's complicated.
Heck, I struggle with one in Canada that is kind of weird at times. Just the idea of, let's kick around and talk about safety issues and safety things on the job, such as you had something happen, this is how you handled it, what do we think? Anybody that's on the chat, me, etc. Just an idea, Q&A, just so that we can kick things around. I've had a few comments recently on videos asking about it, so I thought, well, let's do it on a live stream, because realistically, doing a Q&A just in any plain video is very difficult, because what's the question and is my answer good enough? I can never, you need to qualify an answer. Just a thought on that. If you haven't done so already, you might want to think of clicking that subscribe button down below. That way you won't miss any content when it's put up on the channel, and you surely won't miss a live stream. And yeah, so it's all about provoking safety. My desire is to create a community with like-minded individuals that are interested in health and safety, want to promote health and safety. Yes, health and safety is fun, it's fascinating, but there's so much more to it than that, and so it's complex. And because of that, want to build a community of like-minded individuals, and I thought this might be the best way to promote safety and form that community. So anyway, yeah, that's about it. Until we see each other again, and I really hope we do. Oh, by the way, just a quick shameless plug. Jacket here, whoops, mic. The jacket here is from Northern Lights College, really good trade school in Northern British Columbia. Used to work there, and really good bunch of folks. If you live in Northern British Columbia, or if you're outside of British Columbia and you're thinking of moving to British Columbia, check out Northern Lights College. But anyway, until we see each other again, and I sure hope we do, don't just think about safety, don't just talk about it, be a safety promoter, be a provoker, be an influencer and provoke safety wherever you are. Take care. Bye for now.